begin our practice today with the child pose. Gentle, easy, relaxing. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And a settled exhalation through your nose as well. Take a deep breath in again through your nose. And a gentle exhalation through your nose as well. Let's slowly come up on a both arms, fingertips, and send the elbows very gently down towards the floor. Elbows pointed down towards the floor, rib cage extended, wide. Start to notice your belly breathing and let all the tension melt away from your shoulders. Go ahead and rise up a little bit higher. Open up, tailbone up, chest up, open in, express, and then go back to your child pose. Full body relaxation here. Slowly walk with me on one side and cover your right hand with your left. Put a little bit pressure, and then you're gonna start to feel the left side of your body with me. And then go ahead and walk all the way to the other side and cover your left hand with your right. Apply a little bit pressure with your right, and then you're gonna start to feel the settled soft stretch on the right side of your body. Let's slowly return back to the center. Come on up with me, guys, on your fingertips again. And open up to your tabletop. Express fully. Inhalation. Exhalation. Back to the child pose. Scoop the stomach in. Inhalation. Up and open. Tailbone up. Express through the rib cage. Exhalation. Back down towards the floor. We do it a couple more times, just like that. With your open breath rhythm. Reach. Exhalation back. One more time. Reach. Exhalation back. And for the next one, come on up with me for your regular tabletop. Open, up and down, just in a regular cat and cow. Just 2-3 times. And then go ahead and take your fingertips in all the way inside, or maybe even a little bit more than just slightly in. We're gonna go and stretch the wrist, elbows and shoulders, and just go gently to the other direction. And again, in and out. And then reverse the direction how you got there. Just go ahead and take it all the way opposite. It might not be right all the way pointed towards the knees, but whatever you can do. And again, back and forward. Just a little extra wrist stretch. Couple more times. Beginners, if you're not ready, you don't have to lift your knees. And especially if you're just not sure about your wrist strengths, maybe just do one knee at a time off the floor. Come on down, take them back, and let's stretch all the way. Just put that full palm, center of your palm on top on opposite shoulder. Press into that shoulder, and then go ahead, other side, put on top. Press gently, bear hug. Go ahead and undo it. Take your right leg up with me. Give me a very small, maybe with some expansion later on. Hip circles. Let's wake up this leg. And once you finish few of those, go ahead and take the toe behind and look, guys, towards that foot. Maybe if you have stability, you feel very stable, go ahead and open it up. That's it. Keep on breathing. Come on back. Extend that leg and push down with me. Support your rib cage with your elbows. You got this. Couple more breaths. Come on up, guys. And tap this toe again, maybe slightly wider this time. Look towards that foot and open up again for that gentle bird. All the way open, open, open. Come on back. One more. Push up, everyone. Come on down. You don't have to bring your left toes right on top on that knee if you're not ready yet. Come on up. Keep your left hand on the floor, left knee on the floor. Open up. Your balance here, kneeling position. And if you wish to bind, go ahead and bind. Just like a little option. Open it up all the way. Make sure that your body is not shaking and you breathing, because if you hold in your breath, it's very easy to lose all the balance we have. Stay with me, guys. Come on back to the center. All the way. Tuck your toes, bring your knees, and sweep your hips down towards the floor. If you can't do the hover, that's totally fine. You just put your hips on the floor. That will be okay. Little hover here. Go again. Good stretch on the lower back. Go again on the left. Feels good. Let's do one more time. It feels too good. All the way. Good stretch. And one more on the left. And then we will continue with our hip circles on the left. Go ahead and raise your left and proceed for the few. Start shallow, slow, and then expand for a little bit more range of motion. This is it. One more. And go ahead and reach that leg all the way and tap the toes outside. Look towards it. You can keep your both hands on the ground. You don't have to bring them up. So you look in, your body is pivot to the side where you tap your toe. Prepare for push up. Come on down. That's it. Beautiful, 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 everyone. Come on back. Tap it again, maybe a little bit farther. Begin with the two hands on the floor and then open up. Nice. Couple extra. Breath here. Ready for the push-up? Come on down. All the way. Excellent. Come on up, guys. And put your right hand on the floor. Right foot, if you need to make it a little bit more stable, you can either hold your second hand on the floor or you can take your foot slightly behind, more on the angle. Breathe. Breathe. And go ahead and bind. No stress and no worry. Keep on breathing. Keep relaxing your body into the form. Keep relaxing your body into the form. Come on back. All the way to the center. Tuck your toes and squat this time with me. Squat all the way towards the back. Come on up, downward facing dog. Extend the knees. Plant your heels if you can. If not, do what you can. Go ahead and bend your knees. Squat, push against the floor with your palms. Squat, squat, squat in the dog. Shoulder blades apart. Come on up, downward facing dog. Scoop the stomach in. Make sure your downward facing dog is really good looking dog. Come on down. Knees hover, squat into the dog. So it's in between the hover and squat. Shift the hips back, guys. Shift the hips back. Downward facing dog. I know, almost through. Knees on the ground. Knees on the ground a little bit wider. Toes, big toes together. Knees wide. Open up, cat and cow. Open up, cat and cow. Just a few motions. Go ahead and walk with me towards your feet. Sit on your ankles. If you can't sit on the ankles, then you would have to sit any other way. Let's reach arms up and take your right hand on the floor. Open it up, guys. Open it up, stretch. Make sure you do a gentle rotation through the waistline. See if you can bind. Take this hand above, towards the lower back or even into the inner thighs. And back to the center. Reach arms up. Go ahead and take the left. Start to open first. Start to give it a gentle open first. Little pivot, little rotation through the back. And then see if you want to bind. Maybe yes, maybe no. Just depend where your body stands. Open it up. And if you reach in towards the inner thigh all the way, push against your inner thigh and open up even more. When the chest and back. Come on, back down. Go ahead and take your hands behind. Bind them. Express, expand. And towards the floor, guys. Towards the floor. Put the forehead on the ground. Continue to draw your hands above your back. Very nice. Come on back. We return back to the normal, regular tabletop here. And we're going to reach the right leg again, all the way back. Hover with me. Breathe in, breathe. Come on up. Extend the left knee. Downward facing dog. Stay strong. Return back to hover. And then we're gonna step to the little tabletop preparation for twisted dragon. So go ahead and step slightly to the front and just kinda feel it out. A little bit push on top. Just a little bit feel it out. So your back knee can be on the floor or a little hover. Come on back. Hover and left. Stay strong. Come on up, downward facing dog. Stay super strong, palms flat. And come on down, hover. Prepare to step this left closer to the hand so that other knee can be hovering or can be on the floor. Just a little opening here. Back to the hover. Downward facing dog. Big smooth transition here. Prepare for your planks, guys. Prepare for your planks. Come on to the front. We're gonna practice a couple variations of the planks. You can always keep your knee on the floor. Go ahead and take the heels on the left. Open it up first. Open it up first. My beginners, go ahead and right away put your bottom knee on the floor. Take a look. We're going to pick up our bottom foot today. And you can put your knee on the floor if you have to, or you can hold it with me with a gentle knee above the ground. Breathe, guys, just like bottom leg, bottom leg, bottom leg. Come on back to the front and switch. Open it up first. Big, beautiful extension. Beginners, put the knee on the floor if you have to for your planks, or pick up your bottom leg in gentle half lotus. You can always put that knee on the floor. Start to build upper body strength. Undo the leg, come on back. Chaturanga or knees on the floor, guys, your choice. Your choice. Come on, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Are you waking up? Slowly but surely. Go ahead and find yourself back in a plank. Back in a plank. Breathe in, breathe out. We're practicing balancing plank today. Take your right foot off the ground. take your left arm off the floor. If not yet, we keep on practicing what we can. Fingertips on the ground. Prepare to switch. Begin with the foot, then fingertips here, and then see if you can take this arm off the floor. Not an easy one. Bring it back down to the ground. Now slowly, very slow. Hold it with me, chaturanga. Hold it, hold it. Belly slowly on the floor, don't slam it. Do not slam it. Elbows on the ground. Elbows on the ground. Chest up and lift it. Elbows underneath the shoulders, the Sphinx pose. Keep on breathing, I know. Arms a little bit on fire. Come on up and raise your elbows. So this is how you're going to check always, especially for beginners. If you do far, if you need to return back to your Sphinx pose, totally fine. Shoulders up, back and down, couple times. Go ahead and bring your belly back on the floor. Take your arms next to your body. Press off the ground. Press off the ground. And raise your one foot or both feet off the floor. Depend where your body stands. Stay with me. Go ahead and rest. Put your forehead on the ground. Let's take our both ankles up. If you find you can bind with both ankles, just simply do one at a time. Knees up, chest up, open it up and hold with me. Just a few breaths, just a few breaths. Gonna give that back little break. Breathe, guys, breathe, breathe, breathe. We have to breathe. Go ahead and rest. Put the forehead on top of the hands. Give it a little break. Slowly slide your left arm underneath the right, on the side, on the side. So make sure that you lay down on the shoulder, elbow, and your palm as well. Shoulder, elbow, and palm as well. Then put your hips back on the floor. Put your hips back on the floor. Put your hips back on the floor so you can feel the pressure on the shoulder. We're working on the shoulder stretch. Go ahead and catch up on the left ankle if it's available. If that's available. Catch up, guys. Breathe, crew. Breathe. We have to breathe. Hold it up. Very nice job. Bring it back down. And roll on the side right now. Roll on the side. Roll on the side. Go ahead and catch up on the top leg. On the top leg. Give it a good stretch. You can put your head on the floor if you have to. Go ahead and bend this knee and open up. Find stability. Find stability. Express. Open up the chest. Awesome work. Come back to the center. Now, take a look. We're going to drive this left towards the right. Nice and twisted position. Nice and twisted position. Full preparation for the twisted bow pose, which we're not going to do today, but we're holding it. Try to be more on the stomach. A little bit more on the stomach. Let it go. Extend those arms all the way to the front. Go ahead and bring the legs up. Keep it just like that. You can move your hands to the place where it was for basic Shavasana, next to the body, where you can hold it here with me. Put your both hands down, feet down. Breathe. Slowly, when you're ready, slide your right underneath the left. Make sure that arm is flat on the floor. Right, the arm is flat on the floor. Give it a few seconds. Then go ahead and pivot a little bit here. Right and left and right. Make sure it feels right. And then bring your hips back on the floor. If you can leave that arm, that's great. If you can't leave that arm, don't worry about it. Go ahead and catch up on right ankle. Your shoulder and elbow still, and hand flat on the floor. Very nice. One step at a time. One step at a time. Go ahead and let go and roll on the side. Catch up on the top leg. Find the balance, find the balance. It's not an easy one to lay down on the side like that. Being super balanced. Stay. And bend that knee and bind if you can. Try to expand and open. Rib cage is open and relaxed. Go ahead and come back on the floor to your balance. So you're gonna take this arm, which is across, if you can. You don't have to. We're working on the preparation. And you're going to catch on this left. Wrap yourself. Try to be more on the belly. Again, try to be more on the belly. But again, it's as much as we can. Very good. Eventually, we will get a catch on the other side as well. Just up here, right? Going back. We're not practicing it today. Take the hands all the way to the front. Inward and open up. Let's do another full body bow, but we're gonna go from the other side. So normally you grab it from outside. So grab it from inside this time. Take your time. You don't have to hold the full length as long as I hold. Make it comfortable. Shoulders away from the ears. Totally different effect on the back. Coming down. Hands next. Drop. We need to restore the back. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hands, feet, hips width apart. Hands, shoulders width apart. Let the head drop. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry about anything. Scoop the stomach in. Go ahead and send your knees into the floor. Sit right in between for Virasana. Hero pose. If you're not sitting in your hero pose, you need to sit on your blocks, not on your feet. That way your Virasana will improve pretty quickly. Arms all the way up. Go ahead and connect your fingertips, prop your head. Just right at the base of the neck, where the neck connected to the head. Open up your elbows to the side. Go ahead and take your one arm, maybe hand, maybe elbow, maybe full, and make sure that your hips still sitting on the floor, or if you're sitting on the block, that's okay. Take that elbow up and express. Perfect. Rotation through a gentle waistline rotation, lower back and chest up and open. See if you can bind back. See if you can bind back. And hands, come on up. Let's fold forward. If you totally need to come out of the Virasana, come out and then come back, because we need to do another side. Come on up. Arms up. Behind the head. Express. Open. And then take the left. On the floor. Chest up and open. Don't press too much on that neck. Just probe and open. That elbow is simply an indication for you to open rather than to stay closed. Continue to open and see if you can bind again behind. Elbows up. Let's come back. We go for forward fold. Forward fold. Right, guys, through the hip flexor. Right through the hip flexor. Come on up slowly. Go ahead and pull your legs out. If you can't do it that way, do it any other way available for your body, all right? So we're going to put feet right here. Lean slightly down into your abs, into your stomach to make sure that you feel it nice and tight. And then lift the one leg off the floor. Very good. Keep on breathing. And then simply switch. I want you to keep the attention into your abdomen. Inner thighs looking into each other. Your extended legs straight if you can. Go ahead and put your both feet together to Baddha Konasana, slightly farther so you have a shape of the diamond here. And fold forward. Slowly return back up and extend your one leg. Extend your right. Let's do the right. So you can put your left right next up here. You can put it later on with me once we progress to the half lotus. For right now, we're going to keep it next. Try to keep the chest, shoulders leveled and both sit bones still on the floor. Do your best not to rock on one side of the body. Go ahead and take your right outside of the right, maybe ankle, maybe knee, maybe inner thigh. It doesn't have to be your ankle. Open it up. Push against your open leg in a place where you can reach and open with a beautiful form. Open up, guys. Open up. Shoulders, chest. Go ahead and take these left outside and rotation opposite direction. Try to make one arm continuation of another. Back to the center. Give it a gentle stretch. Now decide if you want to keep it where it is or you want to give it a little bit extra and bring it on top. Remember, half lotus is an external hip rotation. You may feel it in your ankles as long as it's not excruciating pain, okay? We don't want to have a pain in the ankles. If that's the case, put it back on the floor. Come on up slowly. Draw the foot in. So you can be right up here. You can release this ankle on the floor, or you can lift your right leg for half lotus, single-legged fold. Use your straps. Chest up, shoulders down. You got this, guys. Very good looking. Go ahead and reach that arm behind. maybe toward the foot. Maybe, right? Come back to the center. Go ahead and give this ankle a little stretch if it's needed. And then we put our right inside. Do your best to sit equally, nice and flat. And we just fold in forward first. The way you can, right? The way you can. Both sit bones grounded flat. And then go ahead and reach to the ankle inside. Maybe that's calf, maybe that's knee, maybe that's inner thigh. Find a place where you can open freely. So it doesn't bother your shoulders, it doesn't bother your neck especially. And simply switch the direction a little bit more intense. So it might be not as far to the ankle as it was. Try to make one arm continuation of another. Raise the top arm a little bit. That's good. Come on back. Return to the front. Just give it a gentle stretch. Now decide where you want to go. You don't have to go to that half lotus. Pain is not good. Okay, pain is not good. Reach to the front. You might find you couldn't do it on one leg, but you can do it on the other leg and vice versa. And come on up. Draw your foot a little bit closer. You guys decide. You can release that leg on the floor. You don't have to keep it where it is. If you feel really, really balanced, really good here, go ahead and take the arm towards the foot. Couldn't reach it on that side, but I could reach it on this side. Nice. Keep the extended leg extended. Keep the extended leg extended. Beautiful. Slowly let it go. Gently move the ankles if it's needed. Pull the glutes guys out. Pull them out. Like pick them up and pull them out. It's going to give you a little bit better quality seated forward fold, a little bit deeper one. More space, more freedom in the hips. What we're doing, we're holding our seated forward fold. Excellent for sciatica. Excellent for back stretches. No matter how you look at this, make sure you're using your hands, whether it's hands, feet, or use your straps. All right. Slowly come on up. Go ahead and make a transition to your kneeling position and then back to your dog, one step at a time. Few knee bends in the dog, make sure it's comfortable, release all the tension. We move into the standing flows, guys. We move into the standing flows. Go ahead and raise your right leg all the way. Find stability. Find stability in that single-legged dog. Go ahead and step to your low lunge first. We'll begin with low lunges, lizard, twisted dragons, full variations of it. Winded dragons, and then bounce side angles, triangles, a lot of work, and then some balance to finish. So low lunge, simple and not simple. We talk about this all the time. Make sure you step wider, guys. Close knees and feet. not gonna work. You need to step wide. You need to step wide. You need to open. You need to feel that the gravity pulling your body down. If you don't feel it, there's probably no room for that because your knee is close to your ankle. If you need to put your hands on the floor like this, please do so. Don't suffer. If you feel that you can handle it here on your hips, then stay with me, guys. Reach arms up. You don't have to reach them up if your hands on the floor. Please keep your hands grounded until you feel stronger on your hips. Go ahead and take your left and right under. Good bind. If it's there, if it's not, and you don't need to hold your hands on the floor, use the strap or skip the bind altogether. Undo it. Regular lizard pose of your choice. Hands together, elbows on the floor. Elbows can be on your blocks. You could easily stay still on your hands. If your lizard is very good, put your forehead on the ground all the way through. Come on up. You're gonna take your left hand into the corner of your mat, like a little bit farther, so it's a little 45-degree angle here. With the dragon, just pivot your shoulder towards that knee. Just pivot the shoulder towards the knee. Not an easy one. Great for opening. Hold it with me for a few breaths. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Now we're gonna add a hand inside. Push it against. Push it a little bit more. Return back to the center. Before we're gonna go for bound lizard, we're gonna go for the twisted dragon in the bound gate pose. So move your foot slightly behind. Stay right here if you have to, or see if you can bind this way. That foot doesn't have to be all the way back here. It can be a tiny little angle, just like we do our gate pose. Take your time. Return back. And the dragon is coming back, but this time we're going to bind with ankle if you can, just like we do our quadricep stretch, but we're gonna add a little shoulder and shoulder twist and a little waistline twist. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's a lot. This is a lot. Come back. Now, beginners, just go back to your lizard. Don't fall in sleep. Stay in your lizard the way you can stay. Or go ahead and thread the arm down. Thread another arm down and bind. Give me an extra 2-3 breaths in your bound lizard if you practice in that. And then start slowly, return back. I feel you, I feel you. Go ahead and step back to your chaturanga. That leg feels open, right? Now we have to do the same for other side after transition. Push down, guys, building the strength. Stay strong, come on up. It's all about improvement and progress. Stagnation equal death at everything. Everything in this universe, moving or dying. Relax your head. Go ahead and raise your left leg for me. And step forward. Easy and note your low lunge. Put your hands, guys, on the floor. If you have to, make sure that ankle is on a decent distance from that knee. Arms up. If you don't have to do a support, that's great. You can always change your mind, start strong, and then put the hands back on the ground. Go ahead and take your right arm above. If you follow me, left under. One step at a time. And by the way, we are worst judges of ourselves all the time. But I know some of you for a couple years, some of you a little bit less than under a year, some of you for 10 years. And improvements there. We are judging ourselves sometimes too hard. Keep on breathing. Go ahead and undo that bind. Lizard pose, just a gentle one, just a regular one. Elbows, hands, blocks, anything you need to use to make this lizard pose comfortable. If your lizard pose is really, really good, go ahead and go down deeper. All right. Winded dragon, twisted dragon, twisted with the bind in a gate, in the bound gate pose. So hands slightly farther than it was on a little 45-degree angle. Prop your knees, obviously, if you have to. Go ahead and twist little shoulder to that knee. Just little opening your own way. Keep maybe a little extra movements if you like it. Then we're gonna add a little push away. Just push away, but continue to twist. Tricky, push away, but continue to twist. Sensitive, sensitive, very sensitive. Return back to the center. And go ahead and take this foot slightly on the corner, on the angle. Now, this is pretty much parallel the front line of the mat. You don't have to go as far, it can be a tiny little one. Open it up here or bind. Just see where your body stands. If you do have a solid bind, do your best, guys, to take the chest over the side wall, Try not to look completely down. That looks excellent. Perfect. Hold it like this for a couple more extra breaths. Don't quit. And come back. Now, twist the dragon again. Catch up with the bind of the foot on a 45 degrees, a little bit farther than you would normally because you won't be able to pivot on it. And pivot and press. Pivot and press. This is sensitive. Come on back. Bound lizard if you practice in it. If not, just go back, lay down in your lizard. It's gonna feel good after what we did, but if you practice in the bound one, go ahead. Come on back. Oh. Go ahead and carry over this leg to your plank. Feels good to come out. Push down. Up dog. Downward facing dog, everybody. Time is flying too fast. I don't like it. It's been 45 minutes already, and I feel like I have a half practice to give you still. Relax your head and neck. Go ahead and take your right leg up. Step to your runner lunge. We're gonna go flow with some good speed. Front knee, front ankle, front knee, front ankle, runner lunge. Back, heel is elevated. On your lunges, your back heel is elevated. It is quite challenging, and if you need to put your back knee on the floor occasionally, you can do it. Keep on breathing, guys. We're gonna go ahead and take the hand on the floor, but still hold the runner line so you guys can feel the strength in the legs. Feel the strength in the legs. Now pivot to the side angle. This is the difference. Now if you can, take the arm as a continuation of the leg. That's gorgeous. You can use the block underneath your right hand. We're gonna go ahead and take this hand behind and behind for everybody. If that feels quite easy, and stay on your legs just as you stay, then go ahead and do this, and then connect without changing any position of the body. Very good. Very nice. Stay, 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 stay. Go ahead and undo the hand. We're gonna put it first behind, slightly behind the heel for the regular Trikonasana. If your hand is still there, keep it. If it's not, hold it up. But the hand is behind for now, behind the heel, somewhere in between underneath the shoulder. Start to rotate your chest up towards the ceiling. Make sure that you're breathing, guys, and your back is long and extended. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna take the hand on the place next to the foot. Next to the foot, a little bit more extended. You can see there is a triangle here right now too, between my leg, chest and shoulders. Open it up. Good. Keep the both feet on the ground. Both feet on the ground. Don't drop that arm here. Keep it up there. Now, extended side stretch. You will find your hips definitely on the right, so just twist them, twist them, twist them back to the center, from there to the center. You can go ahead, guys, and just fold forward. You can come with me for a little bit more advanced variation, the one we practice with bound hands in the pyramid pose, but your feet is wider. It is challenging. It's not a pyramid, it's a still wider feet, as wide as your warriors, and your lunges were. Slowly undo the legs, square the hips again, put the hand where it goes, maybe that's a block, maybe that's a block. Put the other hand on the hip or the waistline. Start your revolve triangle here. This is always a good idea to feel the form. And then if you feel like to extend, first extend from the hip bones. Extend your back from the hip bones towards the top of your head, and then rotate and pivot. You don't have to take this hand off the ground. Back to the center. Now, move this foot to the center of your mat. You're gonna find yourself in a pyramid pose. Give it an extra few movements. Just to open up the hip flexor, balance it out. We're gonna go strive like we practice bound Ardha Chandrasana, bound half moon pose, but it's a little bit different. Your hips are square right now, so you're almost ready to practice your warrior 3. Go ahead and grab your ankle and square your hips here. If you can't grab your ankle, not a big deal, just continue to hold the bouncing leg. As it comes, continue to fold forward. Your shoulders looking down towards the floor. Let it go. And put your ankle behind. Just like this. That's all we're doing right now. Ankle behind. See see if you can bind with that. We started practicing a few practices earlier. You can, yes, if you can bind, just continue to balance it out. We did another Friday practice on a yoga hit as a flow, so I decided that we can go ahead and progress to the baby grasshopper. The more we do it, the better we get. The more we do it, the better we get. Come on up. Come on up, guys. Put your both feet on the floor. I know your leg is tired. Fold forward. Fold forward. Look halfway through with me. And come on down for your loose post-core. The more we practice, the flexible we get. Every day and every way, I'm getting stronger, right? Like a mantra. Every day and every way, I'm getting smarter, stronger. What else you like? Healthier. We gotta feed our mind strong words of positive, loving affirmations and attitudes. Look halfway through. Step, walk, or hop. On the other hand, affirmations are good, but those should be backed up by action. That's exactly what we're doing now. Massive action towards strong and healthy bodies, healthy minds. Relax your head, drop it. Neck is soft, limp, and loose. Both hands flat, firm. No tension, guys, in the body. Relaxation is a choice. Go ahead and raise your left leg for me. Step to your runner lunge. I didn't forget other side. Arms up. Touch the floor, keep the heel. Touch the floor, keep the heel still lifted. Strong connection. Very good, very good. Nice job, everyone. Now, once you touch it, pivot it to the side angle. Go ahead and take these hands behind the back towards the inner thigh. Maybe just over the back. Watch your backs, guys. Your back still long, extended, beautiful, feels good. If you can bind fully, that's very good. If not, continue to stay with that little half bound. Start to extend your front knee to your Trikonasana. If your hand's still behind, keep it that way. If not, you can extend it. Chest up, guys, towards the side wall, not towards the floor. If you take a look at your body, many times you can see, if you bind especially, just undo that bind and open up to the side. Go ahead and move your hand more next to the foot and open up all the way. Carry the arm over. Carry the arm over above the ear. Good, beautiful stretch. Fold forward. Stay with the feet wide. Wide stretch. Wide feet stand intense, which is not a good word. Forward fold. Go ahead and bind if you're looking for more challenge. Move your hips from left to the center, guys, from left to the center. Watch your front knee, everybody. Watch your front knees. Prepare for revolve triangle. We're gonna do it slow, guys. Hand, hips, hand on the other hip. Feel yourself stable on both legs before you take the hand up. then come down. Put your foot closer to the center. Balance on it. Okay. Go ahead and catch up. Sugar cane. Resembling to bounded Ardha Chandrasana without opening to the side. So try to hold the shoulders down. Continue to fold forward. Fold forward, belly down towards the standing leg. I know. Go ahead and take this ankle. You hold towards the back. Like this. Hold it just like this. Hold this balance, guys. If you can go a little bit more in extra little bind, that's great, but again, you don't have to. Just a little extra. Ooh. Baby grasshopper. Every day, in every way, I'm getting stronger and stronger. We keep moving, guys. Come on up. Come on up. Both feet wider. Malasana. Savor. Hands up front. Let's slowly make our way to the seated position. Both feet up front. Go ahead and lay down for the low boat Navasana. You can practice this with the one leg still being on the floor like this. And alternate them or bring your both feet up. Come on down and stretch. We practice in fish pose, Matsyendrasana. Begin the preparation when you take your hands underneath your glutes. Then you raise your chest slightly higher. Move your elbows as close as they're gonna go. Then you push the chest a little bit more up. Bend your elbows. And take the forehead, not the forehead, the top of your head on the floor. Feel free to bring your legs up if you wish to work more abs. And then slowly release down, hands come down, the last one. Draw your both knees next to your chest, right here next to your chest. And then open up to the happy baby pose. Knees down towards the floor. See if you're ready for the sleeping straddle. Other side. One leg in a happy baby, another leg extended. Go ahead and draw your both knees back to the chest. Extend your legs all the way on the floor. Take the arms all the way behind. Take a big breath in, expand your belly. On exhalation, let all the tension melt away from your body. Simply expel it through each and every pore of your skin. No tension, no frustration, no anger, no jealousy, no discontent, dislikes, Unless it's a driven force for us to do better, to do more, then it's not very bad. Deep end. Inhalation, expand your belly. Fill your body, your soul, your mind with love, with peace, with health, with comfort, with transformation, abundance, wealth, love, relationship, anything you're looking for. Everything is there for us. But all the journey of health, content, success begins within. Everything starts and begins within us. Take a big breath in. Give yourself a big smile, internal or external, however you like it. Both is better. Come on up slowly with your eyes closed. Go ahead and crisscross your feet. Let's finalize this session as always with our personal silent gratitudes for everything we have in this life. Sometimes we have some lessons, sometimes we have some discomfort, and we learn from that as well. Look inside your heart, fill that heart again with love, with patience, with smiles, share with others, and flow through the rest of this day with unshakable love and peace inside, no matter what's happening around. Namaste. Great work, guys. Awesome. That's hot. Beautiful work, everyone, and lightness well.